Hi there, welcome YouTubers. It's me again, Michelle McKay Yoga. I thought today we'd do a little bit of twisting. I've heard out there that we've been eating not our normal eating pattern, so we'll give it a go, right? Twisting is really good for elimination and digestion, and we need to eliminate and we need to digest. So to begin the practice, take a seat. Oh, those would be my blocks that I will be using during this sequencing. So any way that you can sit and maintain a tall spine, right? When you think about twisting, you also want to think about that you're twisting from the inside out. Your arms and legs will be your external levers, and then the internal levers, below the navel to help you twist. And twisting is done a lot through the years, or throughout the course of the year, but typically, after a big holiday or if we're getting ready for summer. So it's good to have some twisting sequences in your wheelhouse, if you will. So finding the center of each sitting bone, allowing the crown of the head to reach up, and just begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Think about lifting up and out of the sides of your waist. Keep the collarbones spread wide apart and breathe as smoothly and deeply as you can. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take an inhale here, and then when you exhale, press your palms forward. Draw your arm bones back into the arm sockets, and then inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. If your arms don't go overhead, that's totally fine, but keep the sides of your waist long, meaning you're not collapsing down, but you're reaching up like you can touch the ceiling. Take an inhale here, and then exhale to twist. Keep your upper arms framing your head and neck. The twist is not coming from your head and neck, the twist is coming from below the navel. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, unwind, come back to center. Bring your hands to your heart. Chain to the webbing or the interlace of the fingers. Press your palms forward. Inhale as you stretch your arms up. Exhale as you take that to a second side. So the upper arms are framing your ears. Try to get the thumb side and the pinky side of your hands to equally press up to the ceiling. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, unwind. Bring your hands to your heart center. Open your arms to the height of your shoulders, turn your palms to face up. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, resist your arms down. Gonna change it now. Inhale, reach your arms up, stay reaching. Exhale, turn and twist to your right side. So now let the left hand rest on right knee or inner thigh. Your right arm is gonna come behind you. Take an inhale as you lift your chest up. And then exhale, revolve your heart and your chest to your right side. It's like you're trying to scoop the left side of your chest to the right side of your chest. Stay here, inhale, keep the body in the twist, but exhale, just turn to look over your shoulder. So your head is not part of the twist. As you inhale, reach up, exhale, come back to center. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, resist your arms back down to the ground. Inhale, float the arms up, reach up, and then exhale to twist. So turning the torso to your left side. Right hand will rest on the inner knee. Left arm can come behind you or a block or even the wall. Take an inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, turn to look over your left shoulder. Every time you inhale, think about reaching the crown of the head up. Every time you exhale, see if you can revolve a little bit more to your left side. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, look over your right shoulder. Your body's in the twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back to center. Good. Now come to all fours so you're on your hands and your knees. And then the hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders, your hips right over your knees, and you're maintaining the natural curves of your spine. And then very simply, some cat and cow. As you inhale, move the heart, move the chest. As you exhale, round. So I'm already anticipating that I'm going to sweat. I have my towel right here. Inhale, heart forward, chest forward. Exhale to round. Okay, one more time. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round, pause. Bring your bottom all the way to your heels so you're in a very active child's pose. Separate your hands the width of your shoulders. Keep your forearms and your elbows lifted from the ground. Keep this extension of the arms. Then inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, curl your toes under. Lift your legs towards straight. You're in downward dog pose. Because our theme is twisting, we'll take a twist in downward dog. So make your downward dog a little bit shorter, a little bit wider, and then take your right hand to your left calf, ankle, or shin and look under your left shoulder. And then you're using your arms and legs like levers to help you to revolve, to twist. Now, when you inhale, come back to center. When you exhale, change sides. Left hand to the outside or inside of the right ankle cap or shin and look under your right shoulder. And breathe. Now take an inhale, come back to center. Exhale, regular downward dog. So hands shoulder width, feet hip socket distance. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. And then exhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog pose. We'll just do that 2 more times. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, down dog. And then 1 more time. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, down dog. So now we're going to do abs and twisting. When you inhale, reach your right heel backwards. As you exhale, take your right knee to your left arm. Inhale, leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, right knee, left arm. Inhale, leg back and up to the ceiling. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale, right knee, left arm. Inhale, leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, right knee, left arm. Inhale, leg back and up to the ceiling. You pause. Now, when you exhale, draw your knee in towards you. Place your right foot forward. Lower your left knee down. As you inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Then when you exhale, I want you to reach your left arm in front of you and your right arm behind you. So now you're in an open twist. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. Now inhale, unwind, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot. Curl your back toes under, your back knee will lift. So your left hand's gonna stay down. You can certainly use a block. This happens to be a Manduka block. Right hand on top of right thigh, turn your heart and chest towards your right side. Try to lift from the inner lining of your left leg and then extend your right arm up. So your levers, once again, the arms, and I'm revolving my heart and chest towards my right outer hip. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, bring that top hand down, both hands framing your front foot. See if you can work your front leg towards straight. So when we do more advanced standing postures, one of the advanced standing postures is revolve triangle. Our legs will be straight in that one. Right? Take an inhale to bend your right knee. Then exhale, move your props to one side. Step back to plank, hold. Then lift your hips up and back, down dog. Joining the feet together. Inhale, reach your left heel backwards. So abs and twisting. Exhale, left knee, right arm. Inhale, leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to arm. Inhale, back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, left knee, right arm. Inhale, back and up to the ceiling. This is the last one. We did 4. Exhale, left knee, right arm. Leg back and up to the ceiling. This time, exhale, knee to nose. Left foot comes forward, right knee releases down. If you have sensitive knees, I would recommend using like a blanket or a towel underneath the knees. As you inhale, reach your arms up, and then exhale to that open twist. Right arm forward, left arm backwards. Lift up and out of the sides of the waist, just like we did in that seated posture at the very beginning. Then you're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, your hands come down, frame your front foot, curl your back toes under. Right hand's going to stay down. Left arm's going to reach up. Keep hugging your left thigh in towards your heart. Extend your left arm up to the ceiling. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, unwind. Begin to straighten that left leg. And just observe the differences on sides, right? We usually tend to have one side that's more open and then one side that's more stiff. And then that's with the yoga. We're trying to balance out so that the body, has some symmetry. Take an inhale here. Then when you exhale, bend your left knee, moving your props to one side, step back to plank, and then you're going to lift your hips up and back, down dog. And breathe. Take an inhale here. Then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Press down into your feet. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bring your arms by your sides. So in a yoga sequence, we sometimes do sun salutes, sometimes we don't. We're going to do a few today, and then we're going to move into the standing posture, right? So take an inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Then exhale, bow to fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, stretch and reach your arms up. And then exhale, back to center. We'll do one more just like that. Inhale, stretch and reach your arms up, look up. Exhale to bow and fold. Inhale, lengthen your chest. Then exhale, fold. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale back to center. Release your arms to your sides and step your feet wide apart. So this is going to be a wide leg forward fold with the twist. This is a way of doing twisting triangle, and sometimes this is taught in the traditions of the teachings of Desikachar, or sometimes referred to as Vini Yoga. Right? So as you inhale, stretch and reach your arms up. And then as you exhale, bow and fold. I'm going to use a prop again. Inhale, lift your chest. Now when you exhale, the left hand's going to stay on the ground. The right hand to the right hip crease, right? And then take the right hand across the small of the back and just notice if one hip is lifting higher than the other. Remember, I discussed that the twist is coming from deep from beneath the navel. The legs and arms are just levers. So from your pubic bone to the crown of the head, stretch out. Take the left hand to the left hip crease and then turn your heart and your chest to the left without disturbing the hips. That's the tricky part. And then continue to lift the kneecaps, lift the quads. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, extend that left arm up to the ceiling. This is Pasarita twist. Take an inhale here. Then when you exhale, the left hand's going to replace the right. The right hand's going to come to the right hip crease. You're going to pause, and same thing. You're just going to do that checkpoint. Are my hips level, right? And then from my pubic bone to the crown of my head, I'm stretching out. I'm trying to keep the lift of my chest. And then turn the heart and chest to the right side. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, your levers, your arms, your right arm will reach up to the ceiling. Now you can certainly keep your hand on your hip. You don't have to take the arm up to the ceiling because we already established that the twist is coming from beneath the navel. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, bring your hands down, perhaps move that prop to one side. Bring your hands to your outer hips. Pull the belly in. Inhale, come up to stand. And then when you exhale, step or jump your feet together. Right? Real light. Okay, so then chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Twice more. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Exhale to fold. This time, bring your hands to your outer hips. Press your feet down. Inhale, lift your chest from the ground. And then I'm just going to turn towards you. And we're going to keep it that chair, but we're going to take it into a twist. Okay? So inhale, bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. When you exhale, take the right hand to the right hip crease. Sit a little bit deeper. See if you can keep your knees together, thighs together, feet together. And then when you exhale, take your left arm to the outside of the right thigh. So now, again, using the hands and legs as levers, I'm trying to extend the crown of my head forward, lengthen my lower back backwards, and then maybe sit a little bit deeper in my chair. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. It's difficult because we're twisting, but we're wringing out our insides. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, unwind, come back to chair pose, and then press down to stand, return to Tadasana. Okay, so now we'll do the second side. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. This is everyone's favorite pose, right? When you exhale, left hand to left hip crease, right arm to the outside of the left thigh. Keep your knees and thighs together. Heavy heels, toes light. Join your palms together. Now you could certainly, have one hand on the floor, one hand up to the ceiling. We're just revolving in our chair, sitting deeper, and ideally the backs of the knees in line with the sitting bones. This is why chair is so challenging, especially when you twist. Sit a little deeper, inhale. Then exhale, unwind, you're returning to chair pose, heavy heels, toes light. Press down to stand, come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. So you're ready. Let's go for it. Twisting triangle pose. Challenging. It's really an advanced standing posture, but it's so good because it addresses the shoulders and the backs of the legs, and actually it also prepares you for inversions. And we'll do another class like that as well. So we'll start with the right leg forward. Step your left leg back. So it's not quite a leg's length distance. It's just kind of like a natural stride back. And now when you do that, observe that your hips are facing forward. Your knees and your toes are facing forward. Take an inhale as you reach your arms up to the ceiling, and then exhale, fold. So we did this kind of earlier, remember, from the lunge. Then we straighten the leg, right? I can go a little bit further back. So I'm drawing my right hip back, left hip forward. I'm lifting my kneecaps, lifting my quads, but really I'm getting an intense hamstring stretch. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, bring your right hand to your right hip, left hand to left hip, and inhale, stand up. Okay, here we go. Revolve triangle, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Right hand on right hip crease, left arm up to the ceiling. Take an inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Then when you exhale, slowly either bring the left hand to a prop on the big toe side, more advanced on the little toe side. Now use your hand to draw your right hip back so your chest can move forward. Then revolve your heart and your chest towards your right outer hip. Ground it on the feet. Draw your right shoulder above your left. You could certainly keep your hand on the small of the back or finish it, icing on the cake, revolved triangle, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Kneecaps lifted, quads lifted, and I'm trying to turn the left side of my chest towards the right side of my chest. Stay here, inhale, and then exhale, slowly unwind. Bring the right hand to the right hip. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Keep the belly engaged. Inhale, come up to stand. Then exhale, bring your left foot forward to meet the right. And then I'm just going to turn because it makes it a little bit easier for you. So the left leg will stay forward and the right leg will go back. First we did Parsvottanasana, which is pyramid pose, and then we did Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolve triangle pose. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, very much like we did at the very beginning of the class. Lengthen out as the size of your waist. Pardon me if I'm speaking too fast. And then exhale, fold. Left hip back, right hip forward. Try to angle your right toes towards the front right corner of your mat. Keep the left hip back, right hip forward. Ground it on the feet. Take the left hand to the left hip crease. Take the right hand to the right hip crease. You got to use your belly to inhale, come up, and pause. When you exhale, left hand to left hip crease, right arm up to the ceiling. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Inhale to grow tall, and then exhale, fold, reach out long. Right hand can be on brick on big toe side, classic or the full expression of the pose. It's on the little toe side. Left hand is going to draw that left hip back, and I'm reaching the crown of my head away, right? Drawing my left shoulder on top of the right, revolving the right side of my chest towards the left side of my chest behind me. And then lastly, I can free that left arm up to the ceiling. I'm digging into my heels like I could crinkle up the mat. Kneecaps are lifted, quads are lifted, legs straight, arms straight. Revolved triangle pose. I'm cleaning out my insides. I'm helping my elimination and digestion by twisting. Stay here, inhale. Maybe I might have even lost a pound or two. And then exhale, unwind. You pause. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Right hand to right hip. Scoop your chest forward. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, bring your right foot forward to meet the left. Collect your things. We're winding down this twisting situation. Inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift your heart. And then exhale, step back to plank pose and pause. Then lift your hips up and back, down dog pose. Pause and breathe. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. And then slowly lower your knees down. Come to sit on your feet, pause and breathe. And just notice the effects of the twisting, right? Notice your breathing. Maybe notice the quality of your mind. And observe any sensations you may be feeling within your body. We're going to do one more seated twist. Bring your legs out in front of you. So Dandasana it is the blueprint of all seated postures. It's Tadasana, sitting down. Press into the palms, lift the heart, lift the chest, extend out through the legs. And then take your hands underneath your right thigh, bend your right knee. Cross your right leg over your left, right? You can stay there or lean to your left and bend your left knee. So now both knees are bent. The right arm behind you, left arm up to the ceiling. So just another way of doing a seated twist. This is Ardha Matsyendrasana. And then exhale, twist. Remember, arms and legs are the levers. I'm revolving the left side of my chest towards the right side of my chest. Smooth, steady breathing. You can even take this into a wrap or a bind. And then you leverage the arms against each other to see if you can twist a little bit more. Every time you inhale, think of reaching the crown of the head up. Every time you exhale, try to revolve the navel a little bit more towards your right outer hip. Keep your body in the twist. Inhale, look over your left shoulder. And then exhale, unwind. Free your legs. Come back to Dandasana. Good. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, bring your hands underneath your left thigh, bend your left knee. Collect your left leg, cross it over the right. You can stay right there or lean to the right, bend your left knee, lean to the right, bend your right knee. You're in that seated twist. Now the left arm behind you, right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale as you grow tall, and then exhale, taking the stop sign variation. I'm revolving my heart and chest to the left. My left shoulder blade is moving in, my right shoulder blade is moving away. And lastly, I'm trying to get this hand, my left hand, more towards my right side. Again, I'm using my arms and legs as levers to leverage the twist and see if I can wring out my insides a little bit more. Keep in the twist. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, unwind, free your legs forward and straight. Dandasana. Maybe Tawalasana if you got a little bit warm. Whew, twisting, it'll do it to you. So that's just a quick little sequence you can do for twisting. It's really good to do, if you're feeling like, I'm congested on the inside. Twisting really helps to, really clean and soak and really detoxify the body. So it's a wonderful, again, little thing that you can put in your yoga tool bag, and you can come back to a twisting sequence, and hopefully you feel good, and hopefully you learned something about that. So YouTubers, stay connected. If you like this, if this worked for you, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I will be back doing other sequences like inversions, arm balances, and beginner sequences. So there's more to come. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Ciao for now. Peace out, yogis.